15 years since I was last in Vietnam, but somehow nothing feels unfamiliar. It's in the small things, the way people move, the way they speak, the way they look at you. And maybe it's because I never really was a stranger here, just a Viet Kieu finding her way back. In the words of our beloved Anthony Bourdain, nothing beats this. A low plastic stall, a tiny table, eating the food of my motherland. There's something about it that strips everything back. No pretense, no ceremony, just flavor, heat and memory. And somehow it always tastes like more than just food. I've just come to this little back alley and there's some really cute cafes and vintage shops that I've just stumbled upon. Look how cute this is. I mean, a bit weird for me having a warm Christmas, but it's still so cute. Coffee here isn't just something you grab on the way to work. It's slow, deliberate, almost ritualistic. Every step from the drip to the pour to the way it's served feels like craftsmanship. And people don't rush it. They sit, they watch, and they talk. It's not just coffee, it's a way of life. With this coffee shop, and it's such a hidden gem because basically no one's here. And there's so many lovely spaces and areas that you can just come here and work from or study or read a book, whatever. It's just like a little oasis out of the craziness of Saigon. So if you're ever in Saigon, definitely come here, have this place. I love it. By the time the sun sets, the city doesn't slow down. It opens up. People are still out at 10, 11 p.m, sitting on the streets, sharing food and talking for hours. And there's always something sweet, especially in the south. They love their desserts here. It's not just about eating, it's about being together. Good morning guys, it's day 6 here in Saigon. Slight situation this morning, I dropped my mic, so we are on voiceover for now. But I'm on a mission, I'm finally taking off Cơm Tấm from my food list. I found a little local spot that looks really promising, so let's go eat. The foundation of Viet culture is kindness and generosity, and this happened to me this morning. I ordered my food, then I realised I had no cash. I told the owner I'd go and withdraw some money and come back, and he demanded, ngồi xuống, ăn trước đi, rồi con trả tiền chúa lúc nào cũng được hết. Sit, eat first, and you can come back and pay me anytime. Like an uncle would. And maybe that's what it is. In Vietnam, people don't always feel like strangers. Okay, so I have come to shield myself from the really hot weather outside. It's like 30 degrees. Come in for a little sweet treat. I found this place called La Crème, and they do really interesting like sorbet and gelato flavors. I was originally looking for a durian. As you guys know, I love durian, but then I saw on the menu that they have sour salt, which is, in Vietnamese you call it măng câu. If you guys are looking for a gelato place or sorbet, whatever, come visit here, I'll show you. I never thought I'd say this, but I love the noise here. Growing up in London, you're taught to be quiet, to not disturb anyone. Here, the honking, the motorbikes, aunties calling out across the street, it's not noise, it's life, and somehow it makes everything feel warmer. Guys, I have just come to check out this perfume store called Forward that I found online. And when I was downstairs, I was like really struggling to find it, but then I read the reviews and people were sort of saying you have to go up to the 3rd floor of this apartment block. I've just come up here and there are so many other cool fashion stores that are selling independent clothing brands. Very cutesy, some of them are streetwear type brands, all for a really great price. So if you ever come here, I'll link it down below. Come and check it out, and there's like 3 floors. I'll turn you around so you can see. And then there's the city itself. You see traces of French colonial period in the architecture, the balconies, the faded shutters, but it sits alongside glass towers, neon lights, constant movement. It's not polished, it's layered. At this point in my travels, I hadn't seen my family in over 2 months. I was missing them dearly, so I went to the central post office to send a postcard home. I can speak Vietnamese, I can understand it, but writing it properly with all the accents, impossible. So my postcard looks like Vietnamese, just without the soul of the language. And that's the thing about Saigon, it never really sleeps. You can land here at midnight, 2 a.m, even 4 a.m, and there will always be something hot, fresh, and waiting for you. Good morning, it's day 7 in Saigon. And you know what time it is? Breakfast. Let's go. This place is an institution here in Saigon. Bánh Cuốn is actually a northern dish, delicate rice rolls, soft, almost silky. But the spot has been around since the 70s, passed down through family, from mother-in-law to daughter-in-law. And you can feel that history in the way it's made. Nothing rushed, everything practiced. It's one of those places that doesn't need hype. Look at this goodness. Wow, guys, this is insane. My mum makes them really good. You call this Bánh Cuốn. The mince is very flavorful and it's just really the bites of heaven. And you know it's always going to be a really good place if it's packed with locals. Don't come here and go to all the fancy restaurants. The thing that I have actually found a little bit hard to navigate is because when you go to a lot of restaurants, they will ask you and they sort of corner you into going to Google and giving them a good review, and they'll incentivize you by giving you a discount or whatever it may be. So a lot of the Google reviews that you may see are either not very genuine or they've obviously been pushed by the restaurant. And Google is actually my main source of trying to find a good restaurant. So here in Vietnam, you can't rely on that too much. A source of use it as a backup. Read the low rating reviews on that restaurant as well and see what people say. But a best bet is always when you're walking past a restaurant and it's filled with locals, you'll know it's good. And then you have spaces like this, open air, layered, almost architectural, like the building itself is part of the experience. In Vietnam, cafes aren't just cafes, they're expressions of design, of creativity, of how people want to sit, talk, and stay. night, I made my way to this tiny unassuming pho spot. Nothing fancy, but the owner, she speaks to me like we've known each other for years, joking, laughing, asking questions. At one point, we're even joking about her becoming famous on my YouTube. And that's the thing here, you don't feel like a customer, you feel like someone they've been wanting to talk to. So if you're ever in Saigon, you have to come find her. Okay guys, a late night bowl of pho. I've just tasted the broth and it's so good. It's so delicious. I love dipping my meat into some hoisin sauce. It's so tender. That meat is actually better than the other place I went to. But I do like the other place had fresh noodles. But both very, very good. And then somehow we end the night here, a Korean coffee shop in the middle of Saigon, because that's another layer people don't always realize. There's actually a huge Korean community in Vietnam, especially in Saigon, from business, investment, and culture, and somehow it just works. I think that's what I'm starting to understand. Saigon isn't just a place you visit, it's something you slowly learn how to feel. So if you're rediscovering Vietnam with me, hit like and subscribe on my channel and follow along, because we're only just getting started.